Hi, it's Dr. Greg here again, and in this series we're going to do something a little different. But to get the most out of it, I'm going to need you. One of the hot topics in project management right now is project leadership. But what exactly does that mean? Is there any real difference between project management or project leadership? Or is this just the next fad or buzzword? Well, that's what we're here to discuss. But instead of me just YouTube lecturing, I want to start some discussion and debate. In this series, I'm going to throw some ideas out there, and I want to hear your thoughts about them. So if you want to stay involved, put your comments below and we'll see what our profession really thinks. This is the first of the series, so if you want to keep up to date with the discussion and stay informed about any new developments, make sure you watch the vid, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Right, let's get started. Welcome to Dr. Greg's Guide to Project Leadership. Let's start with vision. Now, for those of you who have already been watching my channel, you'll know that I spend a bit of time discussing vision in a sneaky sidebar in Dr. Greg's Guide to No BS Leadership. So I'm not going to cover that again. If you want to see that video, just click on the link above. Instead, I want to tell you why I think vision is a key differentiator between project managers and project leaders. And to do this, I'm going to tell you a story. Once upon a time there was a king who decided that he wanted to build the most magnificent cathedral in the land. He summoned 3 stonemasons who were renowned artisans of their trade. He told them all what he wanted to do, and he told them that they could find 10 stonemasons each. Then he gave each one of them a section of the cathedral to build for which they would be responsible. Each of the artisans went out and selected their teams. They then set about delivering the king's project. Some weeks went by, and the king decided that he wanted to see the progress. But when he approached the cathedral, he noticed something very strange about each of the different sections. In the first section, there was a wall, but it was only quarter completed. In the next section, there was a wall, and it was half completed. But in the third section, not only was the wall completed, but the workmanship and the detailing was extraordinary. So the king decided to investigate what had happened. The king went over to the 10 stonemasons, who were only 1/4 complete, and asked them, "What are you doing?" Together they replied almost as one voice, "Exactly what the artisan told us to do, sire." So the king asked, "And what did the artisan tell you to do?" Together they replied, "Lay some stones, sire." The king accepted this answer and moved on. Next, the king went over to the 10 stonemasons who had half completed the wall, and asked them the same question, "What are you doing?" Together they replied, "Exactly what the artisan told us to do, sire." So the king asked them, "And what did the artisan tell you to do?" Together they replied, "Build a wall, sire." The king accepted this answer and moved on. He went over to the 10 stonemasons who had completed the wall in such a magnificent fashion, and asked them the question, "What are you doing?" They too replied, "Exactly what the artisan told us to do, sire." So the king asked, "And what did the artisan tell you to do?" Together they replied, "Build a cathedral fit for a king, sire." In my opinion, this simple story clearly illustrates the difference between a project manager and a project leader. You see, any decent project manager can mobilise a team to get a project underway. They can get the wall quarter finished. A good project manager can organise their team so that they run effectively and efficiently, and they can get the wall half finished. But only a project leader can motivate and inspire their team so that the team readily and willingly engages past what they should do and delivers their full potential of what they could do. For me, a key difference between a project leader and a project manager is that a project leader creates a vision that makes a project meaningful for their team. They create a vision that unlocks their team's discretionary effort, and it's that vision that pushes the team to excel, not the project leader. So for me, this parable has 3 morals. And these are the first of my project leadership propositions. First, that a key difference between a project manager and a project leader is that a project leader knows how to inspire and motivate their project team by creating a vision. The second proposition is that just getting a team to deliver the project is not the same as creating a vision. And the third proposition, if you are failing to get a discretionary effort from your project team, then it's probably because you have failed to give them a strong enough vision. Right, so now it's your turn. I want to hear what you think about these propositions. Do you agree or disagree? Regardless of which one you pick, we want to hear why you feel that way. So please make sure you provide some context or justification for your perspective. Remember, this isn't a polling booth, it's a discussion. I'd also be interested in hearing how you think project leaders create vision. So put your thoughts in the comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so that you can stay up to date with the conversation. This has been another presentation from Enso Consulting. Thanks for your time. I'll see you again soon.